and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little bit since I've posted. Sorry I've been a little absent the past week. I pretty much haven't been able to focus on anything but this whole election mess. But anyway, so that was having me distracted throughout the whole week. I could not think about anything else, and it's still kind of a hot mess, but this election's been unlike any other election, I feel like. But anyways, I thought I would film today for you. I have so much newer stuff that I want to film with that I haven't had a chance to film with. So I'm still kind of in the spooky Halloweeny mode with today's video, and it will not be the last spooky Halloween. You might see next year, the beginning of the year, another spooky Halloweeny video because I still will get. Sometime I'll get the Shroud Cosmetics and Butte Bean collaboration palette, which is very spooky. But today, for you, I have this Beauty Bay. How gorgeous is this packaging? I love the rainbow and the light. But this is the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette. How could I resist? This packaging is so cute. I love that it's called Book of Magic. And trying to think of how much I spent on this. I don't remember how much this cost. It's pretty sad. But this color story really got me with this one. I don't really think it screams. I guess it could with some of the deeper colors scream spooky vibes. But this is the color story. I don't know. The purples here and the teals here, that's what got me to buy this palette. Yep. I like the purples and the teals in here. They really was like, wow. I don't have many like teal shades like this, and I love those type of colors, even though sometimes they don't look the best on my eyes, but I love those type of colors. And it has like this really pretty duochrome shade here in the middle. I don't know if you can tell. It's like purple, and it has almost like a red shift and a green, purple green shift. I don't know if you can see it on camera. But I think it just looks really gorgeous. I don't know where I'm going to put it at, but I might have to use that one somewhere today on my eyes. But I looked at this palette when I opened it up, and I knew immediately what look I want to do with it. So I'm so excited to try to create that look for you today. I'm going to do... So... We'll see. Hopefully it turns out good. I love that there is some like neutrals up here. So if you want to do like an everyday work look, you can definitely get that out of the palette. You can definitely get some fun date night looks or some fun going out with your girlfriends looks out of it, which I really liked. But it just got me. I hate the Beauty Bay. They take so freaking long to get here, but I hate how long it takes to ship. But so far I've been liking their products. The one before, the only other palette I have though from Beauty Bay is the one with Nuki Tutorials. They did that collaboration. And then when I was buying this Book of Magic palette, I picked up the Pastels palette because I believe it was Robert Welsh I seen was talking about how it was pretty good. It's definitely for like lighter skin tones. I don't think this is going to look very good on deeper skin tones. It might look a little ashy. But I got this and I'm going to try it out sometime in a future video to see how it is. But yeah, I got that one to try out too because during the spring and the summer I was very into pastels and I've been eyeing this one. I think it was only like $10 for this one, so I just added this one right on into my cart when I was buying the Book of Magic palette. But anyways, let's get started, huh? I'm so excited to get this look going for you guys today. So basically my idea for this look, trying to prop it up here. Basically, my idea for this look is to do like the teals in my crease on one eye with the purple shimmer in my lid. And then on the other eye, do the purples in my crease in my outer corner and doing like the teal shimmer on my eyes. And then going underneath my eyes with the teal where the purple's in my crease. And, the purple where the teal's in my crease. So hopefully it looks good in my head. It looks good, but that doesn't mean it's going to look good in real life. So let's hope it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to go in first with my Rephr 15 brush. And I'm going to start, I think, with the purples. And I think I'm going to stick the purples in the crease on this eye. I'll do this eye with the teal. But I'm going to go in first with Enchanted, which is just like that pastel purple shade. Just for my transition shade, because I'm sure that's all it's going to be. I'm sure it won't show up too much because it's very pastel. I did already prime my eyes. I'm still testing out the ColourPop. What is it? Oh, I just dropped that brush on me. It's great. This ColourPop, what is it? Cream Shadow and Laurel. It's from the Wild Nothing collection, and you're supposed to be able to use these cream shadows as the eye base too. So I've been testing out the shade Laurel as an eye base because I heard that it was like a dupe for the MAC Paint Pot too. Kind of like the e.l.f. putty eye primers that I use. And I have to say, so far I've been enjoying it. It's been working out pretty good for me. Now, it doesn't show up it's really, really light, but I really like this shade. I'm going to go in with a little bit smaller brush, maybe this one. And I'm going to go into the shade here. It's called Sorcery. It's like this shade right here. And then I'm going to go in my outer crease here with the shade Voodoo, which is like the deep plum type purple. And I know it's really hard to formulate purples, so it's always really interesting to see how purples perform in a palette, especially since they're so hard to formulate. So usually purples are my favorite to try out in a brand just to see how they are. It really speaks to how that brand's formula is. So far this one's not doing too bad. Now I'm using like my natural hair brushes because I feel like they just blend the best. I don't know what it is about them, but they just blend the best on the eyes. I don't know. So here's that purple shade. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to go with a smaller brush. This one, the number 13. So I'm going to go with my rougher number 13. And I'm going to go into that darker shade of Voodoo here. And I'm going to put that in my outer corner just to deepen it up some. It's like a dark plummy shade, which I love a dark plum. And I know I haven't mentioned this yet, but I have not put any foundation on yet because if there's going to be fallout, especially with the purples and the teals in here, that's not the easiest fallout to clean. I feel like I want a different brush. This brush almost seems too small, even though I do have some small eyelids. I'm going to go with this number 14, which is a little bit bigger than the last one I was using. I feel like I needed a bigger blending brush here. And it's really raining here today. It was supposed to be 100% chance of rain. This is usually when I go film my TJ Maxx and Marshalls video. But I'm going to wait and go tomorrow to film it because it's raining and I just don't feel like going and filming in the rain. Now this purple shade here, the deeper purple shade, it is a little bit patchy. On my eye, I've had to build it up some. And you definitely have to build it up because it doesn't come off like... Guess that's good. I'm going to go in with my usual, my Tarte Mermaid brush. I always spray my brush. I'm trying to use up my MAC Fix Plus here to spray my brush. It's just a miniature size. And I'm going to go into the shade Spell. Almost went to the purple shade. I'm going to the shade Spell here, which does look like a deeper, like teal shade. I'm going to go into that shade and put that all over my lid. What I might end up doing is putting that duochrome like in the center of both of my eyes to kind of bring them together. Oh wow. That shimmer is so gorgeous. I like it. I like it. I was a little wondering if this was going to work out, doing it like a different way than I normally do. That's so gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to go into that shade now. The duochrome here called Crystal. It's in the middle right here. See what I mean? It looks kind of gold there, but it's green and purple, and it kind of has some gold shifts in it. So I'm just going to go into that shade, and I'm going to stick that in the center of my lid, just in between where the blue is and where the purple is. And it's going to kind of connect them together. And then I'm going to go back into that one brush I was using, the number 14, where I was using it for my dark shade, is the number 14. I'm going to go back in with just a little bit of that deeper shade and put it like right here, just to like blend, you know. You want a seamless transition between them both. And I'll just go in with my first brush that I used. Where's it at? My Rephr. That wasn't it. It wasn't that Rephr. It was this one. My Rephr 15. And just blend over the crease. This is what this eye has turned out to look like. Let's go to the other eye and start working on the matte shade. I'm going to go back in with my Rephr 15. And we're going to do the teal side. So this one I'm going to start with the shade Wish, which is this more pastel teal type shade. I have a feeling it might end up showing more on the eye than the purple did, but we'll see. Maybe not. I'm just making sure the brush gets nice and coated. I love using these like pastel type shades more as like a transition. Okay, I'm going to go with my, not that one. I'm going with a little bit smaller one, and I'm going to go into the shade Bewitched, which is this beautiful teal here. And put that one's going to also go in my crease. I just try to build a nice little gradient. I like to have a nice gradient going on my eye where you can see like all the different colors. I don't know what it is about blues, but I feel like sometimes I feel like blues just don't look good on my eye. I don't know what it is. There we have that one. I'm going to go back in with the previous brush I had. Where is it at? Here it is. And just blend over the edge of it. Add a little bit more of that pigment back in because I don't want to lose the first color I had done. Then I'm going to go back into my Rephr 14. Yeah, my Rephr 14. And I'm going to do the outer corner on this one. And on this one, I think I'm going to use Cursed. It's more of a blue than teal, I think. I might mix it with Bewitched. We'll see. I'm going to go in with Cursed. I might mix it some with Bewitched if I feel like it's not teal enough for me. But I'll go in with a little bit of this. We'll see. It's definitely more blue than I was expecting it to be. It's not quite as teal as I want it. Okay. I'm going to go in with the purple now. Let me spray my brush. I'm going with that purple shade, which is called Charmed. It is this one right here. I'm going to put that on all over my lid. And then I'll go in the center with that duochrome shade like I did on the other eye. This one doesn't seem like it has as much background pigment as the other one. Maybe I just need more. This one's really pretty too. I'm going to go in with that duochrome now that I used in the center of my other lid. I'm going to use it just in the center of this one also, just as like a transition. I'm going to go back into that smaller blending brush, take just a little bit more of my outer crease here, and do some extra blending. Just tapping over the edges. I'm going to go with my bigger blending brush. Where is he at? There it is. Take just a little bit more of that teal, the first shade I had. And I'm going to blend over the crease. And here we have this look going on here. It doesn't look as good as I envisioned. It doesn't look as good as I envisioned it looking, but here we are now. It's too late to turn back. So I'm going to go off camera and do my foundation and the rest of my face. And then I will be back so we can finish up doing the inner corner and under the lash line. So I'll see you guys when I get done with those. Hi guys, I am back and I have my bronzer, my blush, my highlight on, foundation, concealer. I even stuck my mascara on my upper lashes on. So we're going to go ahead and finish up with this look. I'm going to go in with underneath the eyes first. I go with like this little shader brush from Rephr. It's the number two. Number two. It's like a shader brush. I'm gonna go in first with that light purple pastel shade and put it on the bottom of my opposite eye. Remember, we're doing opposites here. And I'm gonna go in with the medium shade of purple. Should I put that closer to my lash line? Looking so good. So far, so good. My eyes all watering. I accidentally stabbed my eyeball with my mascara wand when I was doing my mascara, so there's that wonderfulness. And I just went in with the deepest shade that I took in my crease. I just went in with that shade and doing it just on the outer third. And I'm connecting it up to where I have here in my eye. And I'm loving doing the opposites so far. It looks really good. So there we go. One eye. I'm gonna do a quick swatch of this so I can do my teal on the other eye. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going with the lightest teal shade I used and put that under this eye. I feel like the teals didn't come out quite as pigmented as the purple ones, actually, I have to say. Especially this lighter teal shade. Okay, I'm gonna go back into like that medium color teal, which honestly looks really deep in the pan, but it didn't come off as deep on my eye as it is here in the pan. And I'm gonna go just a little bit with that deeper shade and just put that like on the outer third of my eye, blending it up towards where my crease is on the side too. I'm just gonna go in with a little like smudge brush here. This is the Essence smudge brush, and just do like a blending. We have that. I'm gonna go in with my little pencil brush here. This is my little Rephr pencil brush. This is the number 3, and it is the absolute most perfect inner corner highlight brush. It is so tiny, and it's just perfect for your inner corner. It's so easy to get there without stabbing your eyeball out. So my inner corner today, I'm going to put the shade Moonlight in my inner corner. It looks like the perfect inner corner highlight. Just picking that up on my brush. Putting that there in my inner corner. I might try to spray it. I usually never do the spraying when I do my inner corner highlight, but this time I want to just see how it works if you spray the brush. Even though in my mirror I can really see it, but on camera you don't really see that much of a shine. So you can definitely see it much better with the setting spray. I like a blinding, not only do I like a blinding highlight, but I like a blinding inner corner highlight. So if I ain't blinding you with my inner corner, then I'm doing something wrong. Okay, there we have it. I'm done with this look today. I like how it came out and how it came out in the end. I like how it did like the opposites on each eye. I wish the shades in there, they had more teal shades, I guess. I thought that there was like a deeper teal shade, but that ended up being more of like a, I don't want to say it's navy blue because it's not deep enough for a navy blue. But it's definitely more like towards these true blue shades versus a teal like these. And this shade was not deep enough to do like my outer corner. But overall, I really enjoyed this palette. I do think this shade here, I feel like this shade didn't come off as deep in my crease as it looks in the pan. It came off lighter, almost just a tinge lighter, just a little bit darker than this shade. And it looks like it would be quite a bit deeper than that shade in the pan when you're looking at it. But it didn't come off that deep on my eye, which I'm surprised with. So, but I do like the look that I got out of it. It looks very pretty. I think I have to say with the eyes, I'm more partial to this one with the purple in the crease just because I couldn't find like the teal for the outer corner. So it's more of a different type of just a true blue shade, which is fine, but it wasn't exactly what I was going for. But I made it work. And I ended up just putting some lip gloss on my lips. It is a I'll put everything that I have on down in my description box. But I don't support anymore. But this is Jeffree Star lip gloss. I got it in a Valentine's box last year. I think it was last year. I don't know anymore, but it's in the shade Succulent, and it was just for the Valentine's mystery box. But so you really can't get this one anymore. But I'm sure there's some shades out there that are like this, because this is almost like, I don't know, when you put it on your lips, it's like pinky, purple, has greens in there, but it looks, in real life, it looks like purple. Like iridescent purple on the lips. This is what it looks like. But yeah, here's my look today. I'm going to give you a quick close-up. I love how it turned out. I think it looks a little different having two different creases and two different under eyes, like the opposites on each eye. But I think it turned out really good, even though this eye is definitely my favorite. I think it's just because I love purples. I'm such a sucker for purples. I always have been. Even when I was in high school, I was with when they had cream shadows back in the 90s, I was with my icy purple cream shadow and just putting that all over my lids, both of them. And I would just do that, and eyeliner and mascara, and that would be all I wore, and lip gloss. I carried lip gloss with me everywhere. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, but you keep coming back for more, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. And if you're here from Teresa's Dead, because I did see that Teresa's Dead opened up the little gift I sent her. And I didn't know she was going to shout out my YouTube videos, but she shouted out my YouTube channel. So if you're new here from Teresa's Dead, hi, welcome. She was actually my inspiration for starting my videos. I felt like she was more of your everyday person. I just love her videos. I feel like every time you watch a video, you're laughing. No matter what, she always makes you laugh. And it just feels like you're having a good time. You're hanging out with friends. She has her husband, Paul Giamatti, who usually is not always on camera, but you can hear him making his comments in the background, which is just so much fun. I really love her videos. So if you hear from her, thank you so much for coming to check me out. And if you're not here from her, then what are you doing with your life? You need to go check her channel out. She has a really good YouTube channel. And she always makes me laugh and brightens my day if I'm having a rough day. So you need to definitely go check her out. But this is all for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!